Brothers and Day 11 show. Starring Roy Rogers. And Day 11. With special guest, Dale Robertson. Cliff Arquette as Charlie Weaver. The Sons of the Pioneers. Kathy Taylor. Kirby Buchanan. And the Little Wrangler.
Well, now, it looks like we're all set for our instant musical western. Put on your Sunday, go to meeting, and I'll take you by the hand.
If you will be my dancing partner, we will dance to beat the band.
So join the promenade and dance to beat the band. And if you don't get home at all, your pa will understand.
So choose your partner, skip to Maloo.
Choose your partner, skip to Maloo.
Choose your partner, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling.
Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight, come out tonight. Oh, Buffalo guys, won't you come out tonight and dance by the light of the moon? I'm gonna dance to the dolly with a hole in his stocking while his knees keep a knocking and his toes keep a rocking. Gonna dance to the dolly with a hole in his stocking. Gonna dance by the light of the moon.
I'm an old cowhand from the Rio Grande. My legs ain't bowed and my cheeks ain't tan. I'm a cowboy who never saw a cow, never roped a steer 'cause I don't know how, and I sure ain't fixing to start him now. Yippee-I-O-Ki-Yay, yippee-I-O-Ki-Yay, yippee-I-O-Ki-Yay.
I'm going there to see. No other fella knows her, nobody, only me. Because so when I left her, it likes to broke my heart. And if we ever meet again, we never more shall part.
So join the promenade and dance to beat the band. And if you don't get home at all, your pa will understand.
So join the promenade. So join the promenade. So join the promenade. So join the promenade. Well, hello there, you nice people. It's good to have you with us for our all-time Western musical hit parade. So just pull up close to the corral and hunker down while we tell you how the West was won. It's quite a story, and we like to tell it in a way that, well, this is a... Dale, you do a better job at this than I do.
No, Roy, the ones who really do it best are the writers of songs and the singers of songs. You know, they rolled west with the first wagons back in '49, strumming their banjos and singing, "Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me." The Western singers have become the true minstrels of our great country. Does that do it, Roy?
Sure does, Dale. That's exactly what I wanted to say. You know, I've been wondering where, you see, we're having company. What did you hire a cook for?
I didn't hire any cook.
Well, who's that over there in the patio?
Oh, Roy, you know wherever there's anything cooking, it's Charlie Weaver.
Honey, I'm supposed to eat you. You ain't supposed to eat me.
Charlie, what in the world are you doing here?
Oh, hi, Roy. Oh, I tell you, I was just cooking a little special dish of mine. It's called chicken surprise.
Chicken surprise?
Yeah.
But Why are you going to all that trouble?
Well, after all, Roy, it's a big day. You'll be introducing my new song on your Western parade tonight.
What song's that?
On your Western special parade tonight. It's a special Western song I wrote just for the occasion.
I didn't know you were a songwriter, Charlie.
Oh, heavens to Hoagie Carmichael, yes. I remember a few years back I wrote a holiday song for Bing Crosby. And I just couldn't figure out what to call it. First I tried Yellow Christmas, no. Then Blue Christmas, then Green Christmas. And I blew the fifth. And I'm sorry.
You took my line, that's what you did.
Don't shoot me, Roy. Don't shoot me.
Oh, besides, this thing was moving anyway.
Yeah, we go. Anyway, so finally I didn't know what to call it, so I called it Easter Parade.
Well, that's pretty good
Worked out,
thinking.
Yeah, how about it, Roy? Can I do my new song tonight on your Western?
Charlie, the answer is no. We haven't time to do your song. You just can't do it. You just absolutely don't have time for it.
Well, as long as you can't make up your mind, I'll go rehearse it. Oh, I better look at my chicken surprise.
That's chicken surprise?
How about that? That's a bigger surprise than I thought.
was a mighty pretty song, and I may be a little prejudiced, but I think it was done by a mighty pretty little girl. Oh, Dale, honey.
Yes, Dad, you call me? And in that tone of voice?
Well, you're not exactly the Dale I had in mind.
Well, I guess I'm lucky my name isn't Trigger.
I guess you are, too, but I'm glad you came by, Dale, because I've been wanting to tell you how much I enjoyed you in your Wells Fargo series.
Thank you, Roy.
It's a shame you didn't bring your guitar with you, though. You could have joined us in our Western Hit Parade tonight.
You mean if I'd have brought a guitar, you'd let me sing?
Sure would.
Step aside, partner. How's that for you?
That's pretty good, but I didn't know they were in season. That little old guitar looks a little lonesome, Dale. I'll see if I can't bag you a whole orchestra.
Do not forsake me, oh my darling, on this our wedding day. Do not forsake me, oh my darling, wait long. I do not know what fate awaits me. I only know I must be brave, or I must face a man who hates me, or like a coward, a craven coward, or lie a coward in my grave. Oh, to be torn twixt love and duty, supposing I should lose my fair-haired beauty. Look at that big hand move along here and behind me. He made a vow while in state prison, vowed it would be my life or his'n. I'm not afraid of death, but oh, what will I do if I lose you? Do not forsake me, oh my darling. You made this promise as a God. Do not forsake me, oh my darling. Now that you're grieving, don't think of leaving. Now that I need you by my side, wait along, wait along, wait along, wait along.
And now we would like to present a number that we're very sure you're going to enjoy. It's so
Gray hot sea ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be, ain't what it used to be. The old gray hot sea ain't what it used to be many long years ago.
Come on, kid.
Why are you on the hayride this night? give us a sample.
What do you like? You can do anything.
How about this one? The stars at night are big and bright.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
The prairie sky is wide and high.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
The sage in bloom is like perfume.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Reminds me of the one I love.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
Now you!
The coyotes wail along the trail. Deep in the heart of Texas. The rabbits rush around the brush. Deep in the heart of Texas.
Hey, that was real great, kids. What's the name of your outfit?
The Rogers Wranglers.
Why do you call yourselves the Rogers
You
Wranglers?
know a better way to get a job.
Well,
Say, you Wranglers, how about another song then?
Okay, we'll do one just for you, if you start us off.
Dale?
okay. I know a man, rich as a king. Still, he just won't give his neighbors a thing. But his day will come, I'll make a bet. He'll get to heaven, and here's what he'll get.
A rusty old halo, a skinny white cloud, some second-hand rings full of patches. A rusty old halo, a skinny white cloud, a roof that's so woolly it scratches.
Some folks may have big shiny cars, swimming pool, fur coats, and diamonds in jars, silvery gates, real golden doors. They'll get to heaven and trade them all for
A rusty old halo, a skinny white cloud, some second-hand rings full of patches. A rusty old halo, a skinny white cloud, a roof that's so woolly it scratches.
while you're on earth. Shine like a star, brighten the corner wherever you are. Doing each day the best you can do. That way you're sure that they'll never hand you
A rusty old halo, a skinny white cloud, some second-hand wings full of patches. A rusty old halo, a skinny white cloud, a roof that's so woolly it scratches. A roof that's so woolly it scratches.
That was mighty fine. Say, which one of you is top hand in this corral?
I am
What's your name?
Rich,
Rich? Well, why don't they call you Richard?
because our specialty is sing-along numbers.
Oh, we get it. Sing along with Rich.
Well, isn't there something missing?
If you're looking for a beard, it will be another 20 years.
Oh, stop!
You always sing, Randy used to do the Cadillac and swing, back and forward in the saddle on a horse. That is syncopated, and there's such a funny meter to the roar. This would Peter, how they run. When they hear the fellow's got the hustle, Western folks all know. He's a highfalutin group, he's the son of a gun from Arizona. Red hot cowboys, syncopated cowboys, red hot cowboys roll.
A while ago, Dale told you about those Western singers and their guitars that came across the plains in '49. But the singers weren't always necessarily men. Some of our prettiest songs, well, they were sung by some of our prettiest girls, like Kathy Taylor.
Down in the valley, that's so low, late in the evening, hear that train blow, hear that train blow, love, hear that train blow. Hang your head over
so low. Hang your head over, hear the wind blow.
Tonight, we are presenting only a few of the songs that tell the story of the West. Actually, they are still being written. Happy songs, sad songs, wonderful songs. Well, Charlie.
Why, Dale, honey. My, don't you look nice tonight, though.
Thank you.
Why, that dress just goes perfect with your beautiful hair.
Okay, what do you want? The last time you talked to me like that, you tried to get me to put some money into a buggy whip factory.
Well, you're just lucky you didn't get in on my tapioca mine.
Well, just who is this young talent that Roy is so unfair to?
Me, I happen to be the oldest young talent around.
Well, what did Roy do?
Well, they won't let me do the song I wrote on the show tonight.
Hey, you're a songwriter?
Oh, mercy, yes. Why, you must have heard my big hit. A little bit of jaundice goes a long, long way.
Luckily, I missed that one.
Well, how about my all-time favorite? I don't mind if you break my heart, but leave my liver alone.
Charlie, I don't believe half you say.
Well, then we're in big trouble, because I don't believe the other half.
Well, let's stop all this. Do you really have a song?
Why, I sure do, right here. I wrote it. It was kind of short, so I could memorize it.
Well, now, I want to tell you something. If this is good enough to put on our Western hit parade, I think Roy should let you do it. Who's supposed to sing this song?
I am. Why, you may not know this, but I am considered the Como of the camisole crowd.
Why, Charlie, you mean they swoon over you the way they do Perry Como?
Yeah, that's right. But with my age group, it takes them a little longer to get up.
Well, lots of luck with your song, Charlie.
Well, thanks, sweetie Dale. This is the last time I'll write a song with a roller towel.
This next cheer, folks, is really a pleasure. And you know, I met a fellow back in Madison Square Garden at the rodeo one year. It's about 4 years ago. Real young, personable fella, and he's not only a great cowboy, he rides Brahma bulls and bareback broncs, and really wins with them, but he can really sing a terrific song. And the first time on anybody's TV, and we're real proud to present him, I'd like you to meet my good friend, Mr. Kirby Buchanan.
I drove a herd of cattle down from old Nebraska way. That's how I come to be in the state of Iowa way. I met a gal in Iowa way, her eyes were big and blue. I asked her what her name was, she said Sioux City Sue. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Your hair is red, your eyes are blue, swap my horse and dog for you. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. There ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. There ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. Now I'm admitting Iowa way, I owe a lot to you. 'Cause I come from Nebraska to find Sioux City Sue. I'm gonna rope and tie her up, I'll use my old lasso. I'm gonna put my brand on my sweet Sioux City Sue. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. Your hair is red, your eyes are blue, swap my horse and dog for you. Sioux City Sue, Sioux City Sue. There ain't no gal as true as my sweet Sioux City Sue. Of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in.
Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze and listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Send me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountains rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences, gaze at the moon until I lose my senses. Can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence us in. Don't fence us in. Don't fence us in.
East is east and west is west, and the wrong one I have chose. Let's go where I'll keep on wearing those frills and flowers and buttons and bows and rings and things and buttons and bows. Bury me in this prairie, take me where the cement grows. Let's move down to some big town where they love a gal by the cut of her clothes, and I'll stand out in buttons and bows. They don't love you in buckskin or shirts that you've homespun, and they'll love you longer, stronger if you never toted a gun. My bones denounce the buckboard bounce, and the cactus hurts my toes. Let's vamoose where the gals keep using those silks and satins and linen that shows, and I'm all his'n in buttons and bows. Give me eastern trimming where women are women in high silk hose and peekaboo clothes and French perfume that rocks the room, and I'm all his'n in buttons and bows.
Where the standoff ends and love commences. You're so good looking we have lost our senses. Keep us here forever and we'll pay expenses. Please fence us in. Please fence us in. Please fence us in.
Hey, what are you up to, Kathy girl?
Well, since I'm in the Dale Robertson Fan Club, I figured I should know how to spin a rope.
Well, rope spinning's quite an art. You'll never learn it in 100 years.
Well, that's what you think. Anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can be, I can be greater.
Sooner or later, I'm greater than you.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
I can shoot a partridge with a single cartridge.
I can get a sparrow with a bow and arrow.
I can do most any old thing.
Can you bake a pie?
Nope.
neither can I. Any note you can sing, I can sing sweeter.
I can sing any note sweeter than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Anything you can buy, I can buy cheaper.
I can buy anything cheaper than you.
50 cents,
40 cents,
30 cents.
20 cents.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Anything you can dig, I can dig deeper.
Well, I can dig anything deeper than you.
30 feet,
40 feet,
50 feet.
60 feet.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
I can drink my liquor quicker than a flicker.
I can do it quicker and get even sicker.
I can live on bread and cheese.
And only on that,
Yes, ma'am.
so can a rat.
Hey.
Any note you can hold, I can hold longer.
I can hold any note longer than you.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can.
Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
Thank you, Dale and Kathy. That was mighty fine. You know, one of the really great songs of the Old West is the one that I know you folks are going.
It'll work out fine.
No, he's out here. Do something.
What in the world's going on here?
I don't know, Roy. Charlie says grab your bass and come on out here.
Yeah, well, anyway, here's the idea. Here's your guitar. I want you to accompany me on my song I wrote.
Charlie, I told you a million times you can't sing that song tonight.
Sorry, Roy, but I went over your head and got permission.
To the network?
To Dale. Now, this is sort of a sad song about a cowboy and his love for his poor old horse.
What's it called?
Old paint needs a paint job.
Old paint needs a paint job.
Yeah, it's in the key of C, and it'll be easy. You fellas can get it real fast. All you have to do is just, you won't have any trouble, just start vamping and then follow me.
Come in on the court.
Yeah, ready?
Okay.
A one and a two. Old paint needs a paint job. He's peeling at the hip. Old paint needs a paint job. And the red has left his lips. He's standing in the big corral, moaning for his pinto gal. So I'm singing with a sob. Old paint needs a new paint job. Old paint, old paint, old paint needs a paint job. Old paint, he needs a paint job now. Old paint needs a paint job. His coat has lost its sheen. Old paint needs a paint job. His hair is turning green. Old
Wait a minute,
needs
Charlie, how can a horse have green hair?
Well, this one saved his money and bought a wig. He won't go riding on the red, 'cause a polka dot horse looks mighty straight. So I'm singing with a sob. Old paint needs a paint job. Old paint, old paint, old paint needs a paint job. Old paint, he needs a paint job now. Just a minute.
What's wrong?
I'm the soloist here.
Oh.
Please watch.
Yes, sir.
Now, I usually do this alone, but you fellas can get in on part of it by humming as I do this next part, and I do this a cappella. That means without my hat on. Hum, fellas.
Okay.
I'll never forget when I first got old paint. I was going with a girl named Bertha. Bertha never liked old paint because I spent too much time with him. Finally, Bertha came to me and said, "You've got to make a choice between me and old paint." So I chose old paint. Why not? He was cheaper to feed, and his nose wasn't as long. This sort of upset Bertha. She said a horse can't fix your breakfast, clean the house, and do the washing. I said no, but by the same token, a horse doesn't hang his wet corset on your shower door. Okay, fellas, let's get to the finish now. Old paint, old paint, old paint needs a paint job. Old paint, he needs a paint job now.
I'm sure you've all heard about a mirage in the desert. You look off, and there, shimmering across the sand, is a beautiful pool of cool, clear water. Your horse can see it, too. He moves forward, and it disappears. Tonight, the Sons of the Pioneers are going to tell us more about this in a wonderful song that they have made famous throughout this world.
Water, water. All day I faced a barren waste without the taste of water. Cool water, water. Old Ann and I, with throats burned dry and souls that cry for water, water. He's a devil, not a man, and he's wrapped the burning sand with water, water. Then can you see that big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waits there for me, and cool, clear water. The shadows sway and seem to say, tonight we pray for water. And way up there he'll hear our prayer and show us where there's water, 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 clear water, water. Keep moving, Dan, don't you listen to him, Dan. He's the devil, not a man, and he spreads the burning sand with water, water. Then can you see that big green tree where the water's running free, and it's waiting there for me, and clear water. The nights are cool, and I'm a fool. Each star's a pool of water. But with the dawn I'll wake and yawn and carry on to water, 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 clear water, clear water.
We're gonna have a cowgirl polka, so you'd better curl up your hair. Better paint your lips and cheeks too, 'cause the cowboys will be there. We're gonna have some western music and a great big barbecue. You'd better wear your spurs that jingle, so the boys will look at you. And when you choose yourself a partner, be it Jim or Jack or Joe, make yourself light as a feather when you do the heel and toe. There'll be some dancing and romancing when the moon is full and bright. Don't forget the cowgirl polka at the Double R Bar tonight. They're here. You clap your hands and stomp your feet. That's the cowgirl polka. You spin around, you hit the ground with the cowgirl polka. some dancing and romancing with the moon so big and bright. What a whirl with the cowgirl polka at the double R bar. Yes, the double R bar. At the double R bar. Tonight.
There's something strange in the old corral. There's a breeze, though the wind has died. Though I'm alone in the old corral, seems there is someone at my side. Empty saddles in the old corral. Where do you ride tonight? Are you rounding up the bogies, the strays of long ago? Are you on the trail of buffalo? Empty saddles in the old corral. Where do you ride tonight? Are there rustlers on the border or a band of Navajo? Are you heading for the Alamo? Yes, empty saddles. Whenever I sing that song, it calls to mind another group of men who also helped to tell the story of the Old West. Good people. Mighty fine people. They told the story without words on the silent screen. Told it to grown-ups, but mostly to children. And here's one of the very best, William S. Hart. Today we may smile a little, but what he showed us was honest and clean. Right was right and wrong was wrong. Nothing halfway. Old Bill Hart didn't believe in problems for young folks. And you know something? I don't either. Perhaps I learned this from him. It was a real privilege to know William S. Hart. Of course, there was another old-timer who spent much of his days teaching us about the early days of the West. One of Dale's favorites.
Roy, if you don't mind, I'd like to tell about Tom Mix. When I was just a little girl, I just loved him. He was always so strong and so brave and so very handsome. You know, I think I loved Tony, his horse, just as much. Both of them were part of a wonderful land where the bad guy seemed to be winning, but we knew he couldn't. Not when Tom Mix came riding in on Tony. He'd save us from the villains. And if Tom wasn't around to help us, Tony would. And then there was always another hero, Buck Jones. How many of you grown-ups have felt your hearts beat just a little faster when Buck Jones raced across that screen? Like Bill Hart and Tom Mix, he didn't waste any time with psychological problems, and he didn't pass them along to the youngsters either. As Roy said, a thing was right or it was wrong. And we knew that right would win, didn't we, Roy?
Well, if we didn't, all we had to do was just go to the show and see one of the greatest of them all, our own Will Rogers. Born in the West, Oklahoma to be exact, he loved it and he lived it. Oh, he went to Broadway, but he carried his ropes right along with him. And while he stood there on the stage of the great Ziegfeld Follies, he told the city folks all about this wonderful land of ours. Will said he never met a man he didn't like. I knew him real well, and I believe that. So did the folks in Washington. The big men and the little fellas, well, they used to just crowd around him and be wherever he went. Will Rogers was their kind of people. Honest, downright simple in words, and just about the finest human being who ever came out of the West. Yes, these are just a few of the men who come to mind. These are the sort of folks the Western minstrels sang about, and they always will. Empty guns covered with rust, tears would be dry tonight if you'll only say I'm lonely as you carry my old house. Empty saddles in the old car.
As the wagons rolled west and a new land was born, there was always a song to tell us about the things men did. There always will be. We'll sing about our troubles and we'll sing about our pleasures. We're the kind of people that do that, aren't we, Dave?
That's right, Roy. But the greatest of them all are the hymns. For these are the ones that tell of the eternal faith that is so much a part of our great country. We believe. We give thanks unto the Lord for his blessings, and we worship him. Won't you join us?
Oh, the place where I worship is the wide open spaces built by the hand of the Lord, where the trees of the forest are like pipes of an organ, and the breeze plays an amen chord. Oh, the stars are the candles, and they light up the mountains. Mountains are altars of God. Oh, the place where I worship is the wide open spaces where the sun warms the peaceful sun. There's a carpet of green and a sky blue above.
I'm welcome there alone or with the one I love.
In your heart, take a good look. If you follow the good book, you're sure to find your reward. Oh, the place where I worship is the wide open spaces built by the hand of the Lord.
We want to thank all the folks who were with us tonight. Dale Robertson, Charlie Weaver, the Sons of the Pioneers.
Kathy Taylor, Kirby Buchanan, and the Little Wranglers.
There are lots of wonderful songs that we just didn't have time to get to tonight.
But we hope to later on, and we hope you'll be with us. Until then, goodbye, good luck, and may the good Lord take a liking to you.